All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to talk about what Shawn Porter leaked. I hope some good news on the quiet at the Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius bout, about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and when he thinks this match is going to be done. We had such a great weekend of boxing that I'm like, man, okay, now let's get some more of this going. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be back in the 147-pound division, talking about what Shawn Porter said about the Errol Spence Jr. Terence Crawford bout. Hopefully he's right, and it's good news. Before I get into that, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. If you are a longtime subscriber and supporter, thank you so much. Specifically, let me say thank you to Freedom March, who supported big time in the live stream and in the Cash App this weekend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, even though we did not see eye to eye on the Devin Haney stuff. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so let's just do this real quick. Sign of hope out there. We had really, really good bouts this weekend, pretty much all day long. We had Alyssa Baumgardner, who was matched up with Michaela Meyer in a terrific bout that Alyssa Baumgardner wound up winning. Whole bunch of people some people are complaining about it. Michaela Meyer believes she won 8-2, all of that good old stuff, that type of drama. Then we had the next bout, which was Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. Not too many people doubting the outcome of that bout. Shields wins convincingly. And then the rest of the bouts, pretty much no controversies there, with Caleb Plant knocking out Andre Durrell, Devin Haney winning a lopsided, but entertaining. Lopsided and entertaining match with George Kambosos. And then Deontay Wilder flipping the electric power off in New York, click, and the bout being over with one shot. Super fantastic. So that puts people in the mood for more bouts, more boxing matches. And of course, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is the one that can, probably the only bout that can surpass that day of boxing that we got on October 15th. Now, Shawn Porter was asked about what he thought was going on with the match. Now, Shawn Porter is a former PBC fighter. He calls matches for Fox. Is somebody that has a pretty good insight into it, and he says that he does believe that bout is going to take place, but he obviously it's not going to happen, or he believes that it's not going to happen in November. He believes that bout is going to take place in January. Right now, does that jive with what everybody else has said at Showtime? It pretty much does, or at least what has come out of Stephen Espinoza, who said, look, nothing has changed. There's been several reports that were kind of good news related to it. Besides, Floyd, who said, it may happen in the future, in the distance, right? Now when he said that, he could have meant next year. He could talk, but not in November, right? So, but he wasn't very specific about how far out he thinks that would be. So, but Stephen Espinoza said that they really believe that they were making progress on it, and that it's not a long way out, not something where it's 6 months down the road or anything like that, but that they were getting closer, that we're getting close to the November 19th date. So if that November 19th date does not take place, no worries. They can move it back to December. They can move it back to January. So you also have Floyd Mayweather Jr., who was very clear in saying that bout is going to happen next. That's what he wants. And I really believe that is the main reason that fight, that match more than likely is going to happen, is because Errol Spence Jr. is not getting off of it. Now, if that does not happen in November and December, one way we're going to know about that is that Showtime will start announcing the fights for the other big name bouts that they have, fighters that they have, for the months of November and December, right? Because as of right now, we do not know what Jaron Ennis is doing. We do not know what Gervonta Tank Davis is doing. Do not know what Keith Thurman is doing. And I would say those are probably the three big ones that we're looking for. Also, there's young up and coming boxers who've only fought one time this year and should get another one in before the end of the year, like Gary Antoine Russell, whose brother, oh man, that was hurt. Oh man, that hurt. That Gary Antonio Russell lost like that to Rodriguez, but hey man, really good bout. But Gary Antonio Russell is at 140, so we're waiting to see who he's gonna fight. I do believe that they may try to get another match for Speedy Rashidi Ellis this year. So since it's October right now, the date is October 17th. Hopefully, we will be able to find out who's gonna fill in for November and who's gonna fill in for December. Both on that. For Showtime and for Fox. But I'm holding out hope that we will, in the beginning of next year, get a bunch of good bouts. Because if you remember last year, actually, man, boxing was pretty lit last year. In 2021, from about the October timeframe all the way through June, I think in June was that peak really ended with the match with Devin Haney and George Kambosos won, right? So, but hopefully, as far as the PBC side, we'll get all of those. Also, if Devin Haney is going on the top rank side, also if Devin Haney is going to be if he's going to stay at 135, I would suspect that he would get back in with Vasily Lomachenko, relatively soon. I don't think he's going to go with Shakur Stevenson because, that's just, that's like hoping for too much. Let me put it that way. That's for like hoping too much. But it's good to hear Shawn Porter say that he thinks that's going to happen that it can happen in January. Of course, that's not going to be firm. It could be January or February, something like that. And, if it does wind up happening, then we've had a lot of up and downs for not, because, it wouldn't have been that long a stretch of time. If you're not going to do it in that period of time, again, I'm going to say, like I've been saying, man, Terrence Crawford fight somebody, Errol Spence Jr., please get a bout set with somebody. So at least boxing fans can continue to see good matches. And I do believe that really is what's best for the sport, is not necessarily always having the biggest fights all the time, because we're not getting that. But if we can't get the biggest fights all the time, at least let's at least have the best fighters fight often. You know what I mean? In competitive matches or good matches. But I'm telling you, it's better to see those guys fight somebody than not to see them at all and see these guys jumping in there, once a year. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Just want to give you that real quick. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.